Hello guys and welcome. Um I'm gonna be doing a small tutorial for you guys since you guys been asking so much, and because I reached 14,000 subscribers I might as well do my first tutorial. Now the first one that everyone been asking, how do you color the second layer of the base? So I'm gonna open a let's see. I'm gonna open a base, for example. No, don't do that. Okay, here's a base. This is just a tutorial. I'm not gonna draw anything on it yet. Okay, all you gotta do, use the color picker thingy. For the first color, you um, pick the first one for that one. For the second color, if you want to choose the color that you want, it's for the color you want. I'm gonna choose this one, for example. Go to the eraser. You see how this eraser is different colored? Yeah, that's for the second color. All the second color stuff is for the eraser, as it says here. Click here to start a color from a color palette. Let's use the eraser and for the shape builds. So then you hold right click and then you draw over it. And there you go. You have your color base thing. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work. So when it doesn't work, I'm zooming it out. Oops. Well, okay, yeah. There's this thing. And then you make sure you the first pick color here for this one, and for the second color you make sure you do it on this wide open space here. Oh, and also make sure that it's transparent so that way it'll color the base inside. Hold on, I'm gonna select all. Okay, then you drag this over here in a space where it's not originally is, and then you test it out, and there you go. Just hold right click and just color over it. That's pretty much all there is to it. I learned this from MS Paint tutorial thing, so yes. Alright, that's it for that. The next one will be, well, I seen a video that have me some reference, so yes. If you're using a mouse and you don't know how to make hair curls or whatever, just practice, like up, down, then you go here, up, up, and there you go. You have your hair curl. This is the correct way to do it, by the way. There you go. Okay. For some people who have problem with the mouse kind of thing, and they do this a lot often. They do it like I did it too. Up, up, and then they do it like no, like that. Do not do that because it does not look like a curl like this one, and it's not good. So do not do that. So yes, make sure to experience using the curve tool. Just remember it's up, down, and then up, up. Do not, for this one, do not do down, up, or it's gonna look weird. So make sure it's like that too. I done using mouse for a long time to know how that goes. So yes. What else? Okay, to make a perfect hair on the base too. I also forgot to mention it. I'm gonna go back using the base again. It's too small. Whatever. I'm going to use this as a reference. This is just a base reference. Okay. Make sure that the lines, these lines right here, is the same size as the base. Because you should make it bigger than the base, because then it'll look like crap. And you don't want to do that. Like, I'm putting this on the second thick layer, and then look. It doesn't look good. Because now it's bigger than that, and it's just, it doesn't look good together. So make sure it's the same size as the baselines. If the baseline is the second line, then you can use the second line. If the baseline is the same as the third line, then use the third line. But for this one, you have to use the same one as this. And like I told you on the curls, that's how you do it. Oh, I'm going to copy this. Hold on. Okay. People have common mistakes when it's using bases. To use bases correctly, you have to make sure to sketch out the hair before you well, not yet. Hold on. Sketch out the hair before you do the hair. Even though you're probably a mouse user and you don't know how to do hair, this is how you do hair correctly. You sketch the hair first. I'm just doodling whatever hair is good. Oop. And make sure it's a little bit smaller. Oh, and same thing for here too. You have to make a little curl to make it look like hair, not just like this, because it's not good. And there you go. That's how you make hair correctly. And then you like use the curve tool, make sure it's the same size as the baselines, then you trace over it. So yes. Oop. What else? I'm not sure what else would be missing. Oh yes, if you're making a hair that covers the ears, make sure you delete the ears as well, because it's not gonna look good and it's not gonna be good for your hair. Also, do not, and I repeat, do not make, oop, I'm gonna do it with the sketch. Okay, do not make your hair like this. That's the no-no. You have to make sure to make the hair like, you know, like actual hair. Like you do a little bit of curls, or like this, but do not, I repeat, do not make your hair like that. Because, oh, also, yeah, I've seen common mistake for people who use bases for the first time. Do not make your hair like this, because that did not look like hair. I voice cracked there for a second. So yeah, make sure your hair look like actual hair, not like that. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention this. Do not make this the same size as this, because that's how crappy base users do. Make sure it look like actual hair. Okay, I'm gonna do this for example. And if you're doing a hair that covers the ears, make sure to erase the ears as well. Like this, like I did here, it doesn't require covering the ears because it's not good. Okay, I'm going to do that. Make sure the hair is a bit bigger than the head, because so it'll look like actual hair. It's a common mistake for people who use bases, like I sometimes I do too. Make sure it has a little bit of curls or anything in particular that make your character stand out, or something like that. Okay, and this one too. So yes, common mistake: do not make your hair like this. And I guess that's it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I can think of. So, oh, also, if you're doing a very simple kind of base, but it have shading in it, but you don't shade your clothes, it's not gonna look detailed. I'm gonna do one for example. No, I'm gonna make it dark colored. Give me a moment. Make sure you put your colors in different colors before you you draw it out. Okay. Alright. And then you can Oh, and also if you're doing like a different color kind of thing, you have to make, okay, first color here for the little thing over here, right? Yeah. Then second color, you right click, hold, use the eraser and do this. Okay, I'm going to do this first. Hold on. Also, don't forget to erase the belly button, because you don't need that. Okay, common mistake that everyone makes. Okay. If you're gonna do a character and this base has shading in it, you make sure to take away the shading because you don't need it. This is the correct way to use it. I'm just making sure everything's out. Oop. Yeah, like that. Because if you're gonna do it with the shading in it, it's gonna look bad. And look, see? You see how everything doesn't match and stuff? So you might want to take away the shading when you're doing this kind of stuff. So yeah. I guess I'm doing everything. Now I'm going to, I'm not sure how long will this video will be, so I'm just gonna do my best. Oh, it's very tiny too, so you don't miss any details. Oop. Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna do base with shading, you add shading on that as well, so it'll look so anime-ish. Just don't do that. So yes. Oh, I also forgot to mention, if you're going to make a same color as this little line art here, then you have to make it the same color as this. Do not make it a different color, because see, it's gonna look weird. Oh wait, hold on. Common mistake also for base users, like I said before, do not use the line bigger than the line base itself, because then it's gonna look bad and it's not gonna be good. See how compared to mine and this one is? Yeah, do not make the line bigger than the line itself. What else? Let's see. Oh, also do not, and I repeat, do not use this unless you're using it for something else. You see how this one looks pixelated than the one that the curve tool does? And then when you color it, you see these little tiny white lines outside? Do not use this one unless you're using, you only use this for like detailing cutie marks or something like that. Do not use that. And I add that for a reason, just because I just wanted to. Do not use this. Do not use this. I think that's it for the MS Paint stuff. So yes, you can do the rest yourself, and I hope that helps. So I'm sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna move on to a different program. No. Okay, I'm gonna use Fire Africa since everyone been asking about that. Okay, what I learned in Fire Africa so far, I'm gonna draw something here. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna draw a plain circle. Okay, to move, all you need to do is press this button over here, and there you go. You can move it any way you want. Okay. For gradient, easy as pie, you guys use that thing over here. To rotate it, you press Control and T, and there you go. You can rotate it, you can expand it, and there you go. Okay. What I also learned today that, also when done, press OK. You add another layer. Use this as a clipping layer. Right over here with the color palette. Go over here, use the color that for your character or whatever. Make sure you use pen. And there you go, look, it colors the second color. It's the same as Paint Tool Sai does, but I figure it out on my own too. And there you go. However, if you uncheck the clipping, it looks like this. So make sure the clipping layer is on. If you want to erase it, make sure you're on the second layer and do that. And there you go. And that should be it for this tutorial. Unless there's more, I'll make some more of it. So yes, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll make some more videos later. Thank you, heart, and goodbye. If I can freaking, and goodbye.